My name is Graham. I am 31 years old. I was a hard-working man. I was a husband and a father. I loved my family very much. I wanted to give my family the best life. So I worked very hard. I had 2 jobs. I dreamed of a happy home. In the morning, I worked at a factory. The work was hard and my body was always tired. In the evening, I worked as a cleaner in a big office building. I never missed a day. I left home before the sun came up. I came home after the moon was in the sky. I did this for my wife, Hannah, and for our daughter. I hoped they would see my love. I wanted them to have a comfortable life. I wanted them to have everything they needed. Hannah did not have to work. She stayed home. I came home every night. I was so tired, but I always smiled for them. My back hurt. My hands were rough. I just wanted a quiet home. I wanted a warm meal, and I wanted to see my family smile. But our home was not a quiet place. The house was often messy. I tried to ignore it sometimes. The dishes were in the sink. Toys were on the floor. Dinner was not ready. Hannah was usually on the sofa. She was on her phone or she was watching mobile. She did not look tired. She looked bored. She often complained. She said, "This house is so small." Or she said, "I need new clothes." All my friends have new clothes. I gave her money. I wanted her to be happy always. I always gave her money. I wanted her to be happy. My wife used my money to love another man. But I did not know that yet. I trusted her with all my heart. Our daughter was the light of my life. After my long day, I always had time for them. We read a story together, or we built a castle with blocks. Their laughter made me strong. In those moments, I forgot my tired body. I was just a happy father. The problem started with money. I worked so hard, but there was never enough money. Our bank account was always empty at the end of the month. I could not understand why. I did not understand. I made good money from my 2 jobs. I asked Hannah about it. I said, "Where is the money going, Hannah? I work so hard for it." She got angry. She said, "Things are expensive, Graham. Food is expensive. Clothes for our daughter are expensive. Do you want us to have nothing?" I did not want to fight. I only wanted answers. I was too tired to fight, so I just worked harder. I took extra shifts at the factory. I was never home. I was just a machine for making money. One day, I came home early. It was a surprise. I wanted to see my family. The house was quiet. I felt a strange fear. Hannah was not there. Our daughter was with a babysitter. I saw a bag on the kitchen table. It was from a very expensive jewelry store. I opened it. Inside was a receipt. It was for a man's watch, a very expensive gold watch. My heart went cold. I could not breathe for a moment. I did not get a watch. Who was this watch for? I looked at the price. It was the price of 1 month of my work at the factory. I felt sick. I looked at our bank account on my phone. The money was gone. I felt betrayed and weak. She used my hard work. She used it to buy a gift for another man. My wife left me for a richer man. Her mother told me it was my job to make her happy. When Hannah came home, I was waiting. I was sitting at the kitchen table. The receipt was on the table in front of me. She saw the receipt. Her face went white. She had no words. I asked her, "Who is he, Hannah?" At first, she did not answer. Then she got angry. She said, "You looked at my things. You have no right." I said, "I have every right. I work day and night for that money, and you spend it on another man?" The fight was big and ugly. In the end, I called her mother. I thought her mother would help. I thought she would talk to her daughter. I was so wrong. I felt all my trust break. Her mother's voice was cold and sharp. She said, "It is a husband's job to provide, Graham. My daughter is beautiful. She deserves to be happy. If you cannot make her happy, then you cannot blame her." I could not believe her words. I felt a deep pain in my chest. I was the bad guy. I was the one at fault because I was not rich enough, because my 2 jobs were not enough. A week later, Hannah packed her bags. She took all her new, expensive clothes. She left without a word. She did not cry. She looked at me with cold eyes. She said, "He can give me a better life. He is successful. I will be happy with him." She left. She did not even say goodbye to our daughter. The first few weeks were very hard. My heart was broken. I cried alone at night. But the house was different. It was quiet. It was a peaceful quiet. I could finally breathe. There was no more fighting. There was no more complaining. I quit my second job. I only needed to support myself and my daughter. I came home in the evenings. We ate dinner together. I felt lighter every day. I helped with homework. The house was clean. It was our peaceful home. I saw a change in my daughter. There was no more sadness in their eyes. They laughed more. Their smile made me strong. They were happier. A happy daughter needs a happy home, not an expensive home. Our simple, quiet life was good for them. Months passed. I was not a broken man anymore. I felt proud of what I had. I was a happy father. I found my self-respect again. I did not need a woman who did not value me. Then one evening, the doorbell rang. I opened the door. It was Hannah. I felt no fear. She was different. Her expensive clothes were gone. Her face was thin and sad. She had been crying. She looked at me. Her voice was a small whisper. She looked lost and tired. She said, "Graham, I made a terrible mistake. I just waited." I did not say anything. She said, "He left me. He found a younger woman. He took everything. I have nothing now. I was a fool. I miss you. I miss our family. Please, can I come home?" I looked at her. I did not feel anger. I did not feel love. I felt nothing. She was a stranger to me now. I felt a calm silence inside. I thought about my old life, the tired body, the empty bank account, the constant fighting. Then I thought about my new life, the peace, the quiet, the happy laugh of my daughter. She started to cry again. She said, "Please, Graham, Give me another chance. I will be a good wife now. I looked at her one last time. I held my daughter close. My voice was calm and strong. I said, I am sorry, Hannah. But that home is gone. You destroyed it. I continued, my daughter is happy now. There are no more fights. There is no more stress. I am happy now. I finally felt free. I have peace. My peace is more important than your apology. She just looked at me with wide, wet eyes. I said, goodbye, Hannah. I closed the door. I went back to my quiet, peaceful living room. I sat down with my daughter and smiled. I went back to my happy daughter. I chose my peace. I chose my family. My real family. We were finally whole. I hope this session was helpful. Please like and subscribe to our channel for more such interesting stories. Take care, everyone.